Hi, I'm Steve Natchke with Coldwell Banker Paradise, and today we're talking to Laura Baker from Coast One Mortgage. Last time she was on, we talked about her background and so on. So if you wanted to learn more about her, look at the last video. And today we're going to talk about VA mortgages. So, Laura, go ahead and take it away.
Great. One of my favorite subjects, one of my favorite loan products, a VA loan is a benefit that our military gets as a retired veteran, an active duty, um, and so forth, or spouses of veterans. So, great program, great financing. What makes it a little different than some of the other ones? It's government backed. So you don't have private mortgage insurance like you would hear from conventional financing. Um, you don't have any monthly mortgage insurance, and there is no down payment required if you have your full eligibility. So it's a pretty exciting program. I kind of look at it like the down payment, they gave their down payment with the service to their country. So we intend to support them and make it a no down payment type of product. There is no loan limit on it. If they have full eligibility, as long as they qualify income wise, they can borrow $1 million if that would be um, in their budget and what they can afford. Um, what is kind of cool about it? There's different levels. You not only can use it one time, you could use it over and over again. There's kind of a myth out there that you can only have one VA loan at a time. That is not correct. You still, if you use it once, and let's say you purchase a home, let's say a vet who's purchasing his first home, 100% financing, and lives in the house for 5 or 6 years, and decides this is a great house for a rental. I think I want to keep this and then move on to purchase another primary residence. They'll still have some eligibility to purchase another home and keep the VA loan from their departing residents as an investment property. So there's that's a little myth out there. There's another one where um, you can't have two with full eligibility at the same time. You can sell in the morning, buy in the afternoon, still with 100% financing. So one of my favorite products, I have veterans in my family. I'm married to one. We are a big military supporting household here. So I love when I'm able to do a VA loan because the interest rates are pretty good, low down payment. Another added benefit is when rates do drop, there's a streamlined refinance they can do. They can refinance that loan to a lower rate very simply. They don't have to supply all their income docs, not even their credit. So it's a pretty great loan to have. Steve, do you have any questions regarding a VA loan or mortgage?
Can National Guardsmen and reservists get VA loans?
Absolutely. If they have served the amount of time that is required, absolutely. Um, there's another myth out there regarding the property that it's really strict. When you get a VA appraisal, they do a type of inspection. It's no different than any other government loan. They're looking for safety issues. They want the house, no trip hazards, no peeling paint for lead-based issues. Um, but they're not as tough as people would think. So if you have VA benefits, definitely use them. It's a great benefit you get, and it can get you into a house possibly sooner than if you didn't have that VA benefit.
Have you seen many veterans taking advantage of their VA loan benefits?
I see some don't quite understand the whole thing, so I offer, please call me, ask me questions regarding it. They do still have to qualify income wise. That's something some people think, oh, I got a VA loan. I'm just going to automatically be able to use it. You do have to have current income to make that payment. We don't want to set you up for failure and put you in a house and you can't make the payment. So it's still, you still have to qualify just like you do any other mortgage. But if you've got it, that's definitely something we will investigate. We always look at all options, even if they do have VA benefits. If there is something else out there, if a vet is on disability, even if it's as little as 10%, their funding fee is waived, which could save them several $1,000s, which is kind of cool.
That is nice.
Yeah.
Are there any special considerations that veterans who are transitioning out of the military into the civilian world should take into account?
Well, we do still have to have some sort of income. So as they're departing the military, they have to have a plan for employment and income. We can use disability income to qualify, but if they're coming out to the private sector and getting employment, we do have to have that in place to go ahead and qualify so we know they can make that payment.
Great. Is there anything else that people should know about veteran VA loans?
There's one thing that is also important. If somebody is in a relationship but not actually married, the other person, you actually, to be on the mortgage with a veteran, you do have to be married. So that's important.
Okay,
So
it's good to
if
know.
you have, yeah, if you have somebody that you are, you've been a spouse, you're living together, you want to purchase a home together, you're not married, we will investigate some other mortgage products that would work just great for them.
Great. And Coast One Mortgage is available throughout Florida. Is that correct?
Absolutely. Yep.
Great.
So
Well, thank you
available
very
anytime.
much.
Thank you, Steve.
You're
And
welcome.
thanks to our veterans. Veterans Day's around the corner. So
Yes, it
we
is.
appreciate you.
All right. Do you have anything else you want to put out? Any good information for folks?
I would just say if you're considering purchasing a home, definitely start with a mortgage. Talk to Steve. He can pass my contact information along. We want to get you pre-approved before you start looking at homes. We need to know your budget, how much you can afford, because we want you to be able to afford that home and stay in it and enjoy it for your family. So I would just recommend, it's never too early to get started, even if you think it's a year out. Let's get everything in order so when you're ready to purchase, you'll be in the best situation possible.
Great advice. So we'll get together again next quarter. Well, hopefully the effects of the election will have settled out and we can talk about interest rates and how the economy is looking going forward.